What's up, Pokemon trainers? Tortito here, and we have a new old event in Pokemon Masters. They have brought back the grass type training event. Also, I didn't notice this. I saw that there was a main story support mission, rally or something like that going on, and I guess it's for completing parts of the main story. I've already beaten the main story, so I got all of them and didn't even realize so. But anyways, they have brought back the grass type training event, but this time it's with the same rewards as from the electric training event. And also I noticed an exclamation mark in the training area for single player. There's a new difficulty level in the courses. There's now the super hard. So we'll test one out and see how super hard it really is. But will it really be super hard? Because we all know that Xatu's OP. I've been playing around with this. You can use either... I think Serperior is a great choice to have just because he's a tank and everyone on the other team wants to attack him. Then you can just have Nosepass or Swanna, and they just boost some stats. One thing I do like about Swanna is that it can heal their Serperior when its health starts getting low. And that was quick work. I thought it was going to be maybe as hard as the super courses on Very Hard, but it is not. So those are pretty easy. Of course, get gems for the first time, and better rewards than the Very Hard. So I'll just test these out and see if I have any trouble with any of them. Flew through the super hard courses. They're not super hard really, so if you found a team that you can beat the super courses with, then they're gonna just go through those easily. And the super courses, if you want to grind up resources, you should just do these every day. There's usually 4 of them, and I mean, if you don't want to put much time into it at all, you can just do the top one, the Very Hard, and just get the bigger drinks, because you definitely need a lot of those to max out a Pokemon. And then part of doing that every day is you can get the daily rewards. All I do is I go and exchange like a pearl for some money. That is the exchanging items at the bottom, and then you battle in an area and you get coins from when you battle in the area. Then you just get all those and you get a nice 30 gems. So if you do that every 10 days, that's enough for another sync pair. And I'm just saving up mine so I can do 10 at a time. And then with these events, you can get a lot more gems too. I already did the single player. You just have to do each of those one time, then you get 100 gems. But let's see how many gems we get in total here. Okay, so 300 gems. Another, I guess that's what they like to do, enough for a sync pair scout. And then of course, with the vouchers, we can then go to where we exchange items. And this is looking pretty much the same as the electric type training event. So we got a lot of gym leader notes, these nice resources here. That's what I like to see. A bunch of them. So we'll just grind up the vouchers and then we can get all these goodies. Okay, so as usual, gotta do 10 battles each to clear the event. I mean, you should just have, at this point, a maxed out Trico or Serperior is pretty much good enough. Someone's gonna show up that has a maxed out Trico, and I already did it earlier. It was just my Trico, like a NPC, and someone that, I don't know, they had like a Vileplume or something, and Trico can just carry the team on his back. And you can do this in auto if you want. But the important thing to remember in this battle is that the Carracosta right in front of you has a lower special defense, as well as the Palpitoad. That might be his name. The toad-looking dude on the left, he has a lower special defense, and then the Lapras has a lower physical defense, so you can take him out with the Bullet Seed, and then he won't be using that special defense shield. Surprisingly enough, the Carracosta in the middle does the least amount of damage. So, I mean, you can take him out first if you want, it doesn't really matter, but if you're struggling or you're on a team that doesn't look like they're going to help out a whole lot, just take out the Lapras and the Palpitoad first. Seismitoad, I'm pretty sure that's his name. But yeah, the battles aren't too hard. We've had this event before. Hopefully you have some new, stronger Pokemon. If not, I mean, just bring your hard hitters. Someone will have a maxed out Trico, and they can just carry the team on their back. And then if my Trico goes down, I still have at least a Superior in the back. So here we go. Just showing that pretty much Trico can carry the team on his back. Taking out that Lapras right away with the Bullet Seeds. After maxing out my stats, of course. And then just look at that. Vileplume does like no damage. And then, yeah, I'm going to two-shot the Seismitoad. And from one of my other videos, I have farmed up and maxed out all the 2-star gear for grass. So my Trico is as powerful as it can be without me using those like level up potential things. Which I actually didn't get to use my first one. I forgot about the amount of days ran out before I could use it. I was going to use it on my Lycanroc because Lycanroc right now is kind of just like the go-to hard hitter. If you look at the very hard co-op, like there's pretty much a strategy in all of them to win that involve using Lycanroc. Oh, I didn't get off my sync move in time, but I might be able to live. Because this Carracosta surprisingly does not, yeah, like that should one-shot me in a lot of battles, but yeah, Carracosta does not put out a lot of damage. Until yeah, see, the physical defense on this guy is tough. You want to hit him with the Leaf Storm. And remember, you can do these on auto. You don't have to sit there and press the buttons if you don't want to. You might get in some situations where you'll lose if you're on auto because you're not paying attention, but most of the time, you can get through it. Alright, so I've done the hard and very hard 10 times each. Time to claim all the rewards. And all the vouchers. So I've done them exactly 10 times each. What I want to do here is take my vouchers from just completing the event and see if the amount of vouchers and see just how many items I can get with just the vouchers from completing the bare minimum of completing the entire event. 500 tickets for all the gym leader notes. But I'm going to go here first and just grab the resources. First and foremost, that 90 of those, 90 of all the big boys. That is a good deal. Because for a lot of level 100 Pokemon to max them out, you'll need like 400 of those. Now we'll grab the Gatorades, and we couldn't even buy all those. Okay, so a lot of stuff we missed out on. I would say the big thing is just those resources. That's what you really need. And then the gym leader notes, I get those from the super courses a lot. And you can get them from this event as well. So not super important, but if you just want to get everything like I want to do, then go ahead. And we'll just keep going back and grinding through this event. If you're trying to find out what is the most optimal way to spend your time, on the hard, you're getting a guaranteed 12 vouchers. and on the very hard you're getting a guaranteed 14 vouchers. And then of course you can get some extra vouchers as an additional battle reward. So once again, we can grind through this event. I don't really know why they brought back this event. Maybe they want more traffic to the game, but they didn't want to introduce a new character or something, because I mean, just a week ago they started that electric event, and then they just ended the grass event and they brought it back with new rewards. I don't know if that was intentional or what, but I'm definitely not expecting them to put out an event every week. People don't really know what to expect from the game, so there's going to be a lot of people just grinding through this event. But I feel like if every week they're doing this as the norm, there's just not going to be as many people showing up. But we know for sure in the next coming months they will be releasing new characters, and with that, a new event. Thanks for coming by and watching the video. If you have any questions about the game or just want to say something about it, go ahead and say so in the comments. Leave a like if you're learning anything, or of course if you enjoy the information from this content. Please subscribe if you want more of this, and Pokemon Sword and Shield will definitely be covered when that comes out next month. Well, that's all for now, trainers. See you guys in the next one.